Valerie is caring and kind, thoughtful, generous, and she has a heart of gold. It gives me great pleasure to know that Valerie has found her guy. He's her best friend, her confidant.
Toasts, 5 minutes.
We edited our 5 minutes down to 11 seconds.
I used to bundle you up in a towel, do you remember that? And bounce you on my knee and say, bundle of joy, bundle of joy. Valerie is a bundle of joy. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to have to do this, but if you're hearing this message, it probably means that I am crying uncontrollably right now. If you can just give me a few moments to compose myself, we can get back to the presentation. And Valerie, I hope you're not counting this against my 5 minutes.
Off to a great start. You are my best friend. Loving you and being loved by you has made my life so much richer. There is such comfort and ease in being with you. I never have to pretend to be someone I'm not, because you've seen me in my entirety, and you embrace me wholeheartedly. You make me laugh more than anyone else. I love your sense of humor and your quick-wittedness. You are the weirdest, silliest human being I've ever known, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I know that life is filled with uncertainties, and no one can predict the future. But I do know that our marriage and our life together will be filled with laughter, and that there is no one I would rather navigate life's twists and turns with than you. You are the first person I want to share exciting news with, and the first person I turn to for advice. The best part of my day is lying in bed with you, talking about our days and our random thoughts on the world. If I didn't have to sleep, I'd spend all night talking to you. When the world feels crazy, as it often does, You are my refuge. You are my person. I promise to never give up on us. I wish I could promise you that I won't ever be angry with you, or that I won't slip up and say something without thinking first. But what I can promise, and do promise, is that I will fight for us. That I will admit when I'm wrong, and that happens sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. And I will continually strive to improve myself and our relationship. I promise you that I will not run from our problems or from my own fears. I promise to be an open book with you and to let you in even when I feel like shutting you out. I promise to be your safe place as you are mine. To be honest and caring with my words and to listen without judgment. I promise to kiss you every morning before I leave for work, as requested. I promise to never forget the reasons that we fell in love and to take the time to nurture our relationship and strengthen our bond. I promise to support you, encourage you, and stand by your side always. I will lift you up when you are down. If you have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, I'll be standing shoulder to shoulder with you. Without reservation, any reservation at all, because I've never been more sure of anything in my life. And with the entirety of my being, I choose to love and cherish you every day for the rest of my life.
Val, I kept writing and rewriting these vows over the last few weeks, and in fact completely scrapped everything I had until a few days ago, because it has been so difficult to encapsulate how I feel about you and what I want to say about you without going overboard. I'm cheesy by nature, and I'm pretty sure there's snot running down my nose. So that hasn't helped to stay concise or grounded in this process. Even though these are technically our vows, I felt like this speech had to somehow capture us as a couple, and really that's impossible because you are so many things that are beyond words to me. More than a friend, a partner in crime. Now I'm gonna.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Fellow bad comedian. Someone.
That's so true.
Someone to endure all the good and bad with in total comfort. Someone to be myself around. I felt like I needed to capture all of that and more in words that were totally my own and memorable and perfect. But I realized that none of this is perfect. It never will be. We're not perfect, though I think you come pretty darn close. But I think that's what makes this fun and special, that we are so often challenged by the world and by each other, but we keep trying. You and I, we work hard, we think and we overthink, and we're always in each other's hearts and minds because of it. I often think of myself as lazy, but the truth is, if there's a word I can use to describe us as a couple, it's effort. We don't quit, not on each other, not on the people in the work that we do. We do not give up. We have too much heart, and if I'm being honest, we're far too sappy. The world may not be perfect, and God knows our life together will have its ups and downs, but our intention is perfect. Our dream of what we can grow to be together is perfect. The love that we extract from it is perfect. It is just what I imagined a soulmate would be, not a perfectly prepared relationship the moment I met her, but an amazing, ongoing journey towards each other. And I'm going to go way outside the box for a moment, so bear with me. There's an old legend in which there's a man on the sea, and he is cursed to always be sailing home. And the closer he thinks he gets to the shore, the farther he actually is away from it. I used to think of myself like that, lost and trying to find something like a home. But now I see us together, moving forward, holding on to each other. And because you're with me in this boat, I will always already be home. So I vow to help us keep moving towards each other however I can. I vow to nurture and protect and cherish the home that we have in each other. And I promise that being on this journey with you has been and always will be the great honor of my life.
Through the fields of our paths, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams pulling it backwards. Our dreams holding us closer. Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear. And you are shades of grey, living day to day. Even when we're free, it's true. The difference is the same. The colors always change, but the song is the same now. In June, lifting us higher. We can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear.
This day I knew would be coming for 24 years. There's a picture of Valerie and I dancing when she was the flower girl. And I have this hanging up on my wall, as you know, and every time we've walked by it, I started crying, and I said, that's gonna be you and me dancing one day. Shit.
That will simply be enough for me to find meaning in this life. We know that forever is just not long enough. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's as simple as me and you. Love's a symphony already orchestrated. We can sing along when we say I do.
We believe that you, Matt, were meant to love, marry, and share a long and cherished life with this amazing, lovely woman who sits by your side. And we are thankful that you, Valerie, were in the right place at just the right time.
It doesn't have to be complicated. It's as simple as me and you. Love's a symphony already orchestrated. We can sing along when we say I do.
May your hands be forever clasped in friendship,
When we say I do.
and your hearts forever joined in love.